In the last video, I asked you if you are sure that you had migraine. Today, we are diving into what it means to have a migraine brain. Spoiler alert, it is not a defect. It was once a powerful and now underutilized advantage. Hey, I'm Pratyadhond and welcome to Pratyay's Book Bias. The book, Fighting the Migraine Epidemic by Dr. Angela Stanton, proposes a mind blowing idea. The migraine brain is the original default human brain, packed with hypersensitive sensory organs that were a massive evolutionary advantage for survival back in the prehistoric times. Think of this ancient brain like a Formula One engine. It is built for peak performance, incredibly powerful and ridiculously sensitive to everything from the fuel you put in to the weather outside. And this book explains the brain literally has a different anatomy and operates at a higher voltage than a standard one. But how does this work? Let's talk about the symptoms of this migraine brain. The book describes a migraine as a full body neurological event with distinct phases, where the pain is often the last thing to show up. Let's break down what an attack can really look like. First, there's a neurological storm. This is where things get really terrifying. These symptoms can be any of the following, such as temporary paralysis on one side of the body, a droopy face or a slurred speech. There might be vertigo, or you might just fall over. You might see aura, which is literally an electrical current you are seeing as it flows across your brain. Then there is sensory overload. As your hyperactive system goes into overdrive, you cannot tolerate lights, sounds, or smells. You might get restless leg syndrome. Even you might temporarily lose eyesight or vision in a particular area of your eyes. Finally, what follows is a system-wide crash that affects your whole body. You can get severe nausea and cyclical vomiting. You might get irritable bowel syndrome. You might get debilitating brain fog where you won't be able to process anything that's going on. You might even get intense mood swings, like you might be extremely happy or extremely sad a day before the attack. These are just some of the symptoms that might occur, and there are much more available in the book. Let's go and talk about why all this happens. If I'm saying that the migraine brain was there for a reason, and if 15% of the Earth's population has this trait, why does this exist? Because right now it only seems like downsides only, right? All those symptoms are there to make your life living hell, literally. So let's talk about the why. So why does this incredible high performance brain cause so much suffering? This book boils it down to one fundamental reality. This F1 engine, the brain of yours, uses way more energy than a normal brain. And when this brain gets overstimulated and runs low on the delicate electrolyte balance that it is constantly maintaining, the entire system crashes. This isn't a defect. It is there by design. Today, approximately 15% of the population, 1.5 in every 10 people you meet, share this migraine brain trait. And there is no way that natural selection would allow such a massive disadvantage to exist where you are not able to control half of your body for a species, because then it would be impossible for this species to survive. Back then, in the prehistoric time, it was a massive advantage to have all those hypersensitive organs. Today, we have an overpowered brain with an under-optimized lifestyle and fueling method. But there is hope. The migraine brain is not broken. It is just mismatched with our current modern world. It is waiting for the right fuel to run properly. Now that you know what a migraine brain is, and after understanding how natural selection favored it, you might be wondering that do I or you really have a migraine? Fret not, in the next video, I'll be talking about different types of headaches out there, their symptoms, and how to identify them, and I will also drop in a questionnaire from this book which will help you figure out if the headache that we have is really a migraine. See you in the next video. Till then, bye bye. Take care of yourself and drink lots of water.